probably damn near. She probably walked in and talked herself a contract damn near like Bianca Belair already just because of her look, and she doesn't have Bianca Belair talent.
That's fair.
Like
that's why she teamed up with Bianca Belair when she first came in.
Yeah, Bianca Belair was carrying her.
Yeah.
That's the reason why she's in a feud with Naomi, so that way Naomi is a seasoned vet.
Yeah.
She's a great person to work a match with. Like, hey, what up, chat? How you doing? You done popped in. We motherfucking watching
SmackDown.
We watching SmackDown. Let's mute this shit.
Are we still muted though?
No,
I bet.
Oh shit.
Was you watching some shit?
What? Watching what? I was watching
Now you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Nah, I was watching we're not gonna say what I was watching. Actually, I was watching Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, not Falcon Winter Soldier. The new Captain America movie.
Was it good?
It was okay. You know what? Anthony Mackie's been like on a run talking about some shit that he just been sounding manly and shit. And I didn't realize, like, I saw he was in a Spike Lee movie back in like 2001 or 99 or some shit.
He was in a Spike Kids movie?
He was a Spike Lee movie.
Oh, Spike Lee movie.
Yeah, he was in a Spike Lee movie for like a minute ago.
I really need to pick this game up. Do you have it already?
Nah.
Oh, by the way, Pizza Shop was saying he would pick up COD when he can. Which, if he's listening or anything, he did good last night, man. Like, for the first time playing Fortnite in 7 years, like, he was doing better than you did the other night.
Yeah, he did do a lot better than I did, bro. He did do a lot better than I did. Like,
and it's not his style, but I do appreciate him playing with us.
Yeah.
But he's like, man, I didn't get 22 kills. I was like, nobody did.
Nah. How many kills did you get?
I almost knocked half the lobby, or a quarter of the lobby. I had 23. It was 22 or 23.
22 or 23?
Yeah, because I almost quartered the lobby.
So your ass, you murdering and shit, you running off and shit. See, the first night I was fucked.
Yeah.
The first night of playing Fortnite, I was fucked. It was bad.
And we got 3 dubs last night, but I think we were, honestly, I'm not saying, like, anything bad about it, but, like, my skill level's terrible, but, I mean, we were playing, I think half of them were bot lobbies last night.
Nah, I don't think your skill level was terrible. You like to step back and be boom. And then, like, my first time playing Fortnite, I was, like, in a minute. Like, I played before. Like,
yeah.
I ain't saying that, like...
The last time we played together, you did better than your first night.
Yeah. Then my return night. Then this return night.
Yeah.
The first return was fucking horrible. Like, I was like, I couldn't... Like, my sense was off. Like,
yeah,
I couldn't figure out where people were off. I couldn't figure out where people were. Like, it was just like... But you realize, though, that I don't play anything else in third person for real, though.
Nah, I get that.
Besides GTA and, like, to hop into Fortnite, like, only third-person thing I play is GTA. Like, I really don't play anything else. Like, my Xbox, Series X, I haven't played any other third-person thing besides GTA on this one. Like, nothing.
Well, I mean, isn't football third-person, technically?
That's different, though.
It's definitely different. That's why I said technically, but I really would... Or would you call that... I don't know.
I wouldn't call that third person. I would call that some sort of, like, field view from...
It's top-down view.
Yeah, some sort of camera view type thing. That's what I would consider that more of that than an actual, like, follow behind the person.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. Like, even though, like, whenever, as it switches, it goes there. Like, so. Shit. Man.
Food's gonna get here soon.
Your food's gonna get here soon. I feel sorry for you for ordering food out here.
Why?
Because you're used to food from out there and getting it ordered. It normally gets there pretty quick.
I don't care.
No, I'm just saying though. Like personally, that's the reason why I only order what the fuck I order out here because
it gets here quick.
Because it gets here quick. It's not because like I don't like. It's not that I like Papa John's.
I didn't get Papa John's though.
She don't like Papa John's. What you get?
I got Fazoli's.
Oh, you got Fazoli's.
Yeah, I wanted some breadsticks.
Oh, look at old Becky Lynch. You know what? I always used to like Becky Lynch though.
I still like her.
No, like I really like steampunk Becky Lynch. I like steampunk.
Yeah, it was cool.
Like before she hit the man. Like it didn't. I was on Becky Lynch's team before she hit the man. Like I was early to the party.
You know, I didn't know until like
I'm sounding faint. Okay. Is that better?
Who said that, Shadow?
Yeah.
Man, he's fucking loyal to your stream, bro.
Yeah, he pops in. He fucks with it. He subscribed. He makes sure he get all his commercial free time.
Yeah, he does.
He be like, bitch, you ain't streamed. You ain't streamed. I want to watch you and listen to you.
And I'm over here fucking paying for your stream and barely watch it.
You barely watch it, bruh.
But half the time I'm in the stream with you, so it doesn't really matter, you know?
I mean, yeah, I really don't, bruh. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. If you turn it on, you turn it on. Surprisingly, people have been going back and watching shit. And I'd be like, oh, they'd be clicking through now. I don't know what the average watch time and all that other shit. If I hop on like Stream Elements and shit, like people actually go back and watch this shit. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're not just doing it just for some random shit. We had a YouTube clip over 1,000 fucking views.
Did we?
Yeah. Well,
nice.
That was my account. I put the same account on yours. Now, I put the same account on ours and it didn't go.
Really?
For some reason, it went through, which I feel is weird because the algorithm, right? It's supposed to click on to. It's
when
supposed
did
to.
Street Profits get the belts?
They took them from Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, that's right. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
We haven't streamed so long. I forgot everything about WrestleMania almost.
You said he the sound audio engineer. Motherfucker, yeah, from a distance, motherfucker. You bring your ass over here and do some real work. Shit. The Street Profits. I don't know how I feel about Montez Ford.
What do you mean?
It's something about him. He just feel like he got some sugar in his tank. And he not heavy enough for me. Like, this is what's up.
Him?
Yeah. No. Montez Ford. The front one.
Okay.
That's the one. They tout him to be the next one. He decent on the mic. Like, he's pretty decent on the mic. Moveset's pretty dope. To me, he's just kind of too small. Like, to me, he's smaller than Shawn Michaels without the Shawn Michaels charisma. And he moves like he got sugar in his tank. I just say that shit. You get what I'm saying? You see how I say something else besides,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the charisma like.
But that's his wife, Bianca Belair.
When did they get married?
They've been married for a minute. They've been a thing for a hot minute. It's just something about the way he portrays himself that's just like, I don't know. I'm just not the biggest Montez Ford fan. I'm literally on, you know what I'm saying? And I love, I'm black, so I love my black wrestlers. Like right now, I can almost cut on his promo right now. I almost want to listen to it for a bit. And he remind me of D'Lo Brown.
Yeah. Man, they've really been trying to get that the crowd to like more involved lately, like with in-ring or entrances and like things they do.
That's how you go viral.
True.
That's how you get people wanting to record those moments live.
My food's here.
So you having everybody like, commercial break, everybody.
Who the fuck is with him?
Oh, that's Fraxian. This is where I benefit from watching NXT.
Why does he have a fucking mask on? Is that just his thing?
That's his thing. He's Spanish.
You want a stick?
What's that? Oh, breadstick from Fazoli. Hell yeah.
They're the fucking best.
Bruh, I was tripping when you just leaned over and said, do you want a stick? I was like, huh? I had to comprehend what the fuck he was talking about. It took that long for me to process that shit. But it's like, you want a stick? Like, huh? Motherfucker.
What did I get?
Add a bread in front of that motherfucker. That mean shit.
What did I get a little too ditty for you?
No, it was some ditty shit. No, it was some ditty shit.
That's fair.
I got my through fire merch on. I don't want to make sure I don't throw no spaghetti sauce on this bitch. Marinara, I'm sorry.
That's the same difference almost.
Oh. What's the difference between spaghetti sauce and the marinara?
Spaghetti sauce is marinara sauce.
What's the difference?
But spaghetti sauce can be different things too. It can be meat sauce. It can be cheese sauce. It can be spicy. It's not just pure marinara. So they just set up a tag team match.
I'm gonna sell myself
for the belt.
Got you. The ribs. Look at the ribs. Hey, bro. You watch Monday Night Raw, motherfucking.
Hold on.
I know we're not finna go to it, but I just want to say it. You watch Monday Night Raw. Did you see motherfucking?
I watched all Monday.
Did you see what happened after?
What do you mean?
After.
I only watch what was on Netflix. You know.
Your wrestling algorithm is not strong, young man.
No, it's not. It's stronger on TikTok than it is YouTube.
Probably because you started fucking with me on YouTube, me on TikTok, and that's primarily what I'm more than gaming and shit. I'm sorry. So, Logan Paul stepped out and punched fucking Jimmy at the end. Jimmy was out like in the crowd, and Logan Paul just came up, hooded up, and laid his ass.
What was
the
the last thing that happened last Monday or this past Monday?
I believe it was Seth now.
Yeah, it was. Seth Rollins came out. CM Punk came out and ruined Seth Rollins' chance to win the belt against Jay, which he probably would have if there was no interference.
It was actually a really good match too.
It's a really good match.
Really good match.
Overall, I'd give it like, since I've been watching wrestling like dedicatedly, probably a B-, B+.
I'll give it a B+ for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Okay.
And probably, or maybe a B.
Yeah.
Maybe a B.
That's probably where I'm going to sit, truly.
I'm going to truly sit a B because there was no clean finish.
No.
You ruined it. But again, that's of those things where, again, hence the reason why, like, I'm really considering, like, as an adult, like, I love to see WWE every time they come through, right? Like,
right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's the week of a pay-per-view, do I really want to go?
Yeah.
Because when you go, you know you're not going to see many clean matches.
No.
And you're going to leave kind of unsettled a little bit. Like, that's the way I'm starting to feel now, moving forward. Like, just thinking about it, like before WrestleMania, I was like, bro, imagine going to the matches before WrestleMania. It was all gas. It was all rim job, no finishes.
That sucks not being able to finish, though.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before we really hop in this wrestling shit, one of the reasons why we're really talking about wrestling really, really hard is because we do film during SmackDown.
Right.
So
it's in front of us, so we can't not. It's like, hey, that was cool, or
yeah,
oh, that was shocking.
Yeah.
And I do want to see what John Cena has to say before tomorrow.
John Cena's here tonight?
John Cena's going to have a promo tonight.
Oh, shit.
I want to see what he says. Because, let's, before we get into wrestling, let's tell this chat here that you had your first con experience.
I had my first anime con experience.
Con experience in general, I think. Unless you've been to a Comic-Con before.
I told you I went to whatever the fuck that Metropolis shit
was. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And
but that wasn't really a convention, though, was it?
I mean, shit. It was multiple vendors, and they had fucking food and shit, and they had, like, people from Smallville and shit. All that type shit.
Okay. I can consider that a con.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I would consider that. It was Metropolis. and they had like people from Smallville there. Oh shit, yeah, Frazier. I told you he was a quick motherfucker. They had him come up whenever Penta.
Anyway,
I mean, no, not Penta. Penta's brother.
Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while anyway.
Who? Lee?
Mm-hmm.
He lost at WrestleMania.
Did he get hurt though?
Nah, he just got beat up earlier. We just watched him.
Oh, that was who's getting beat up earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. You know the Profits aren't going to lose their titles here, right? Well, you really can't tell us anything. Anyway, so when you get to the Anime Con, did you like people's outfits?
Oh yeah, bro. When we went to Anime Con, bro, I kicked it. Like, it was some cool people. People took pictures with me. Cool outfits, Constantine, Pokemon shit. Bitches dressed like Pokemon.
Hoodlander, as you called him the whole night.
Bro, Hoodlander, Ghettolander.
Ghettolander.
I called him Hoodlander. It was a black dude in a Homelander costume, right? If you know who Homelander from The Boys, this motherfucker was dressed like Homelander and he had a wave cap on.
Yeah, he did.
He had a wave cap on. It was a black guy. So it was a black guy with a wave cap in a Homelander costume. So I asked, is he Criplander? Then I said, is he Hoodlander? I said, are you Ghettolander? He said, I'm Niggalander. And he walked off.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I don't think he understood. He was a little awkward about it though.
It was very, very like, but I don't know. It was an experience. Though.
It was cool though.
It was cool. Now his choices towards the end of the night, bruh. I'm gonna talk about that shit too. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into that after we talk about.
Remember Hoodlander. So initially, right, this is my first experience. So I popped up, but Drity was actually there before I got there.
Yeah. So
let's hit in like what you did before I got there.
Well, I was there probably an hour or two. I don't know. What time did it open up? It opened up around 4, so I was there since 4. Really, I walked around and then I seen they had a little idol contest, or was that Sunday? It was either Sunday or Friday. Anyway, that's beside the point. I think it was Sunday. Friday, I just walked around and waited for you mostly because I didn't want to get I called you because it was Friday because I called you and I told you I was in a panel. Yeah.
What panel was you in?
That idol thing they were doing. It was cool though. They were playing Japanese music, dancing to it, pretending to sing along with it, which is awesome.
All right.
I enjoyed it.
All right.
But I like that kind of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get into it. You don't hit the skip button during the fucking the intros.
Well, not. I listen to every intro at least once.
But what about sometimes they get hip and they be changing them motherfuckers on a regular.
Yeah, I know. So once I notice it's changed, I'll watch the new one at least once. And the outros I don't listen to that much. But anyway, you got to enjoy the game room. Did you like the game?
I mean, shit, it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I pulled up late because I was working on some dumb shit. Life changes. But I was fortunate enough to go. Pulled up. Bro, I had to park so fucking far. Like, I had been to this convention center before, right? And I went where, like...
Parking's atrocious.
Yeah, bro. I done been there where, like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I done been there for multiple things, for job fairs. Shit. My job actually is fucking... the Christmas parties there, right?
Yeah.
So, I've been there for that shit, too. And we got, like, a decent amount of employees. Probably, like, at least 1,100 to 1,400, some shit like that, depending on what it is, right? Bruh, I pull up to this motherfucker. It's deep as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Bruh, I didn't even park in the convention parking lot. I had to park, like, fucking in the neighborhood up, like, 2.5 fucking damn near, like, 3 blocks. Nah, that shit was like 3 blocks.
Yeah, it was 3 blocks.
I was a good 3 blocks deep up in this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, because I got one of the last spots I could get, and I got there before it opened.
Yeah, so fuck that shit. So
I was at the edge of the parking lot.
Yeah, I was fucked. So you know what I'm saying? I pull up, it's cool. Shit. Drity, we met up. Motherfucking First thing we ate at a food truck. It was a Japanese sandwich food truck.
It was all right.
It was cool. Shit, I had my experience. I can't remember. I could have swore I told the lady no coleslaw.
Yeah,
that kind of irked me.
We got to watch a little amateur wrestling outside too.
Yeah. Oh shit! First off, I'm still not done with the food. I'm finna hit this food truck.
No, I'm saying
yeah. That's why we was doing while we was there. Now, first off, yeah. So while we there, we ordering. Drity already there, and he got some friends. Now the friends cool as fuck. One of them you gonna meet because at some point in time I do some anime shit, right? But like, not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? They've transitioned.
Yeah.
So, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm cool. But Drity, here he talks because he fucking likes me, right? But he is awkward as fuck, y'all. He does not introduce us at all. So I'm just standing there. And I'm not saying anything. I mean, I'm not saying anything.
Well, I totally forgot. It didn't even dawn on me.
He never introduces me.
But it didn't even dawn on me, to be honest.
So I'm talking, but I'm only really kind of like talking to him because I don't really haven't been introduced. So I'm just waiting properly to be like, all right, because, whoop, whoop, whop. So that way I make sure I don't offend or say anything wrong. I try to respect everybody, and actually the super cool couple, right?
Yeah, really cool.
Really cool couple.
Got that Gundam build to go to with him tomorrow.
Yeah. So Drity doesn't say shit. So that just leaves me in a fucked up situation. So and then eventually I tell this motherfucker that shit later in the night because we bump into him. But before I'm just like, hey motherfucker, do you not realize, like, no offense, like, I'm black and my community is some of the most like hateful type shit towards that type of shit.
Oh yeah,
right?
for sure.
Like, I ain't being funny. Like, I know this. But, I work in corporate America. I don't give a fuck. I don't judge people.
Cardinals won 10-0.
Oh damn. So, like, you giving out free stuff tomorrow?
Not me. I don't work tomorrow. Fuck that.
Oh damn.
But anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, well, I don't normally, so I don't think about introducing people. But since you said that Friday, I'm like, now I'm thinking about it actively because it's like, you're right, that is a rude thing not to do.
Yes. So I had to introduce myself just so that way I don't come off like I'm not talking to you because you're different. And I don't give a fuck. They're cool people. Like, they actually told the food was like, all right, it was cool. I probably should listen and got the chicken. They said the chicken was better than the pork, right?
Yeah.
Probably should listen. I just wanted the pork because I felt like the pork would have been like, when I was thinking of pork, I was thinking of a little more fatty.
Yeah.
So I thought it was going to be like a little bit more like.
But that shit was super lean.
Yeah, it was super lean. That's the reason why I thought it was going to be like, if it was a little fattier, I would have liked it a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
But it was pretty good. The sauce, the sauce they put on it, I can't think of the sauce right now. But it was pretty good overall. I mean, I don't like coleslaw, to be honest.
Okay, so this is what's up. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna make me find their brick and mortar.
Do what?
It's not gonna make me find their brick and mortar.
No, of course not.
Like, it wasn't like, now I've had a food truck that made me go find their brick and mortar.
Really?
When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's where that motherfucker is?
I want that now.
It's a barbecue spot that's got a school bus here in St. Louis. I think it's in Florissant, I believe.
Is it good? I'm gonna have to try it. You're gonna have to pick it up sometime.
You can mind about that one day. You can mind about that.
So,
yeah, so that was boom. So we chilling, meet them, eventually meet up. I introduced myself properly.
Yeah, that was on me. That's my bad.
I introduced myself properly. It's good. That's the reason why I'm the mouth of the South, like Jimmy Hart, baby. Shit. So, anyway, move from there. Bruh, unfortunately, I got there super late. And I didn't get to see the Avatar thing, and that broke my heart. And I'm just like,
I didn't go on the Avatar thing.
I know, because you was with me and we was eating.
Yeah, that's right. So I did ask if you want to eat first, though. We could have went straight to the Avatar thing. Yeah, it's probably packed full already, though.
But I didn't understand the way that shit moved, because if not, I would have been like, yeah, fuck you, now just go straight there. I thought that we'd be able to just pop in. Like, yeah, I didn't know that the rooms that hit a capacity and they would close it. So I didn't realize that from a con experience. So
that was probably a adjustment.
Yeah, that was a real adjustment. I was like, oh shit, I can't just walk in and out where the fuck I want to when I want to. Like, okay, that's different. So
when I went to the Texas Con, to plug it in for a second, I had I had the VIP badge, so I could just, hey, is this open? Can I come in? And then they would let me in.
Oh damn.
But they don't have VIP badges for the St. Louis one, which doesn't actually make sense yet. I don't know why they wouldn't yet, because there's a lot of people that go to that. Like, you've seen the parking there, right? Yeah. It's exceeding parking lot limit, and the parking lot's not small.
No.
It's a pretty big parking lot, probably 150, 200 cars being there.
Yeah.
And they also, so they park illegally in the parking lot. You noticed that too, didn't you? There's probably like 400 cars parked in the parking lot.
It was more.
Cars, I'm saying, in the parking lot.
No, it's probably more than 400.
It's a big con. Like, probably 5,000, at least 5,000 people go.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. So just think, if it's 5,000 people, it's more than 400 cars.
Yeah. But I'm talking about parking lot.
Nah, the parking lot got more than 400 for that motherfucker too. Because like I said, like, my company's got, like, think about this, right? Even though, boom, motherfuckers don't have significant others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On top of, oh my God, Fraxium just won the fucking belts.
Or was it a normal match? We're not getting the belts in our hand yet.
These motherfuckers move.
That's what young blood versus new blood can do.
Oh, yeah. That's their thing, though. They motors just run fast as fuck. That's his thing.
I think that was just a normal fight.
All right. So
I thought it was a belt title.
We leave the food spot. Anyway, we left the food spot. Once we left there, we went to we wanted to somebody. Actually, some girl was trying to talk to Drity. Drity really wasn't tripping off of it.
No, yeah. Yeah, I remember that now. I was just chilling. I wasn't.
Yeah, it was pretty as a motherfucker. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Drity didn't give a fuck.
That's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing.
I be like, man, this bitch from Kansas City and she heard she got a room somewhere.
Yeah, but oh, that's fair.
You don't think the way that I think. I'm thinking for you, but I'm just like, I'm not for this here. But you know what? This is the first time me and Drudy's ever went anywhere, like, out and about, like, boom. And it's like, and it's probably like super, like, and that's the one thing about a con too. So it's hella females at the con. Like, it's all type of sexes and ages and like for real, like, it's some motherfuckers there dressed like as sexy as a motherfucker, but it's gonna be a 7-year-old somewhere running around that bitch dressed up like motherfucking some shit. I don't know. Like, it's the most random shit. You're gonna see sexy. You're gonna see, and damn, it's fucked up.
It's wholesome and sexy at the same time.
It's wholesome and sexy and queer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can say queer. It is. I'm describing it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so,
it's very like how do I say this? Very open-minded convention.
Yeah, it's a very open-minded convention. The Texas is open-minded.
Yeah, but not as much.
Not as much.
Yeah, it wasn't as prevalent.
All right, so
if that makes like a lick of sense.
Oh yeah, what was the first thing we went to?
The vendor room.
Oh yeah, first thing we went to was the vendor room. Oh, so we hit 5 rooms.
Yeah.
So first thing we did, we went to the vendor room. I wish I would get my shirt.
Yeah, you bought a bunch of shit from there.
I only bought like 2 things. I bought one thing, and one thing was free because I bought it.
Oh, they didn't give me no fucking bruh.
What?
No utensils. I'm gonna have to borrow some from you. You don't have a fork upstairs. You're telling me you don't have a single fork in your house.
I eat with fufu.
Well, I guess I'm not eating my food then.
And I pitch now. African descent. I'm fucking with you.
I was gonna fucking say, dog. I was like, what the fuck kind of barbarian do you live? Goddamn barbarian, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so who was your favorite cosplayer that you took a picture with?
Probably Blackbeard.
Blackbeard was cool, wasn't he?
Blackbeard was cool.
You know what we should have done?
What?
We should have recorded him laughing and had it for this.
Oh, damn.
We should have done that. I didn't even think about it at the time, but then when I left, I was like, dude, that'd have been a cool plug-in. Like a nice little soundbite.
Yeah.
Right? Like literally right before we started fucking streaming, like 30,
just throw it in.
Like a 5-second. Oh,
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
See, wasn't thinking.
No.
Dude was random as fuck.
He was cool too.
He was cool as fuck. Bro, this dude is dressed like Blackbeard from fucking One Piece. Shirt open as a motherfucker just
laughing like black. And I'm telling you, his laugh was good, dude.
It was good?
It was good.
It was good.
He had a good laugh.
It was good. You know what I'm saying?
It was really hearty like he is in the show. It was like really deep and a lot of bass with it. Yeah. It was really good.
It was really good.
I wouldn't say it was like exactly like him because you're never gonna get exactly like the one, but it was like it was A+.
It was A+?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Was it
like it really like when he was laughing and chuckling the way he was, it really felt like the energy of how Blackbeard would do it.
Was it an S rank chuckle?
No. That's hard to do. And you got to visit the pachinko room. What'd you think of that?
The vendor room was actually cool too, though. Like the artwork and shit was cool.
Yeah, I like the artwork. I mean, at the Texas convention I went to, the artwork was better. There was more of it.
But the figurines and shit was cool.
Yeah, spent way too much on there.
Yeah, this motherfucker got an addiction. This motherfucker right here.
Yeah, I do.
He got an addiction. Motherfucker call that bitch Jane.
Jane's addiction.
Yeah, your ass is fucking bruh. This motherfucker, he can't help but spend.
And it's not like I want to spend that. Well, I really wanted that figurine. I spent $300 on, dude. She's a rare. It was a rare one, so I was not upset about paying for it.
Yeah, but if you wait on Sunday, you probably would have got that shit cheaper.
None of it was discounted. None of his none of his scale figures were discounted.
Oh shit!
But I did get one cheaper for. I got another one Sunday, and it was originally $225. The guy wanted $225 for it, and Friday, and then Sunday, like around like two or three, before it closed, it was $150.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Now I was a little irked at the vendor room too, because for some reason, I guess they did it too big the previous years, and they did not have a current year shirt.
Yeah, they didn't. But you got something current, didn't you?
No, I got the bag. I guess the bag was from this year.
Yeah,
I don't know what the bag was. I guess it was because it had the same characters, but I don't know what the fuck was last year.
No, so, the bag was this year's.
The bag was this year.
Yes.
Okay, so I got the bag. I got that to. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then you forgot your jacket there.
I did forget my jacket. You found it the following day because I didn't come back.
Yeah, you had to call me to remind me, though.
I did. And you just probably thought I was sending you on a goose mission. But I knew I put it down somewhere where I spent some fucking money, so they turned my shit in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't just lose it like a little kid. I was like, bro, where the fuck? I was mad, too.
Yeah, you were generally like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's a good quality little shirt jacket thing.
What the hell is he wearing on his neck?
It's a big ass fucking.
Is that of himself?
I don't know.
And the Miz is with him?
Yeah, they got a tag team.
That's a good tag team. A weird one, but good.
Yeah. Carmelo Hayes can do all the flashy, take the brunt work. Miz can take a little bit of it too.
Yeah.
That shit was cool. I liked Constantine too.
Constantine was a good one.
Yeah. I got a Helldiver picture.
You did?
Yeah. I almost wanted to take a picture with a furry, but I knew that would have freaked you out.
Nah, that don't freak me out like that. Man. I don't really care that much. Like that. They're a wonderful community, and I will not say anything else.
Look, you know what? If they make you nervous, it's okay.
They don't make me nervous, though. That's not the thing.
Make you nervous,
no,
it's okay.
dog, you're getting it all twisted on me. Don't do that now, though. It's not that they make me nervous. That's not what I'm saying. I just, all I'm saying is it's a wonderful community, and I'm not saying anything else.
Shit. That shit was cool. Who the fuck else I get? Oh, fucking Jabberwockies too.
Yep.
That shit was cool. Oh, Fluffy. No, not Fluffy. What the fuck his name? That's fucked up. No. Luffy.
Yeah, you gotta. You said Luffy? You fucking said it so Americanized, dude.
Luffy. Oh man, Luffy.
You did get a Luffy.
I did get a Luffy. I got a boy without a fucking sword. So it was like
Zoro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jank. Then
they were both pretty good cosplays too.
Yeah. That's the reason why I want to take the picture. I didn't want to just take pictures with some shit looking motherfuckers. Oh, Gail who had the saw helmet on her shit. That shit was pretty fucking torturous too.
Yeah.
That was in Venom.
So what did you think of your first official panel?
My first official panel was Smasher Pass.
Yes.
Okay, so the first official panel was Smasher Pass. I liked it, but the sound was fucked up. It was a gang of motherfuckers in there too. Like, and
it was bad sounding. Yes,
it was bad sounding. But I liked the mix of what they had in there because it was like, dude, the setup. You may see me steal some of these ideas for some other shit. Not steal, but borrow.
Exactly.
We may borrow. We may
temporarily be lent.
Pay homage and put my own spin on. Tui on that shit.
Yeah, but that one was a good mix though. It was a cool panel.
It was a cool panel. The people in there was actually engaging as well too.
Yeah, and they were really cool people.
Yeah. And dude was not a bad host. It was literally just the mic quality.
Yeah. So we had to get up early, which I wanted to anyway, but
you wanted to dip out anyway because then you wanted to go to the next one. I forgot where the fuck we went. I was like, you only got to hear because the whole thing is too, right? It's a fucked up thing because when you go to these panels, I guess since he was in Texas, he had the VIP thing, so he got to just sit and boom. But his people didn't have it, so they couldn't move that way as well. So I kind of understand. So we like if you want to go to something and something the next hour is not like I said, you can't just pop in. So you have to leave early to go to the next panel if you get there.
It's like 15 to 30 minutes early, depending on what the panel is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some panels you could just pop right in if you want, but
we didn't just pop in and shit.
No, I'm saying there's some panels that you can do that because there's so low attendance for those panels because nobody wants to see them. Mm. Like there was a manliest anime panel. Mm. It's not a big go-to because of the community, how it is out here, right?
I mean, but what's wrong with the manliest man, though? To me, that'd been cool if I was there.
It was cool. I went to it last year, and I really liked the panel. I thought it was an awesome panel.
Yeah.
But the community, how it is out here, it's not a big foot traffic one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's more about being manly and being a man and all that shit. And the community out here is more on a spectrum.
Yeah. I would enjoy that.
But that was Saturdays.
So I couldn't make it. I ain't even gonna lie, and that was another reason why too, because like another big event that was there that I just personally didn't want to go to. I'll be honest with you. I just didn't want to sit through an hour of that shit. It was a drag cosplay. So that shit was there too. So that's kind of like
but that's a big part of that community. Like the anime community.
Yeah.
It's like one of the premium events for the SDL Anime Con. Go up there, grab me a fork. Mister, I don't have fucking forks.
I can't believe you kind of believe me.
I didn't know. I didn't believe you. But then you were convincing enough for me to believe you.
I was like, I eat fufu.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, I believed you.
On the ideal dream tag team would be him and Enzo Amore.
You say that just so they could hear you?
Yeah, I'm saying that. Enzo Amore.
No, 96 was their last time. Or 95. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was the 94, 90. That was the 95, 94. Yeah. They got 5. They won 3 in the 90s and I think 2 in the 70s. Or maybe 1 in the 60s. No, 2 in the 70s. Yeah, I know my Cowboys history. I was born into being a Cowboys fan. Which sucks. 'Cause I really liked the Rams before they left. Though I thought I thought they had a good defense right before they left. I thought they had a lot of good players. It's just they had Jeff Fisher as their head coach.
Yeah. Well, it was.
And they I think they hired Jeff Fisher to be able to relocate because I think they were sucking on purpose for like 10 years.
I was just going to say, it really wasn't Jeff Fisher per se, it was the owner.
Right. Conkey?
Yeah, they take a lot of games.
Yeah, they wanted them to lose because they wanted to move. And then we even said we'll give them a new stadium if they stay and everything. And, yep, and was all set to go, was already passed. Everything was in the works, and then boom. Which was annoying. I see we're back on the pod, huh? No, I didn't know.
Okay. I started as soon as I came back and sat back down.
Oh, I didn't know.
I was like, damn.
But overall,
this shit getting chopped out anyway. So
is it?
Some of it is, some of it not. So I let him get part of the fucking convo while we here. So fuck it.
Yeah, I gotcha. So I think really everybody they were drafting right before they left was all a lot of defense. If you didn't notice, like 2 or 3 years before, there's a lot of good defensive players, and they had a good defense. They just had no offense, and their DC was terrible at the time. That's just my opinion, though. But now I still like the Rams because they who's their quarterback right now? I can't think of his name. Yeah, Matthew Stafford. I'm so glad they picked him up and they got a ring with him. Yeah. I thought Matthew Stafford deserved way more than what he was getting in Detroit. Did they? What, another? Oh, was it a 2-year deal or a 1 year? He put a lot of years in Detroit, and I was when Detroit was truly bad.
Yeah.
And
he's getting popped like a motherfucker.
Of course, but Matthew Stafford took him to a couple of playoff games. Kind of like the Bills right now with Josh Allen. Josh Allen wasn't on that Bills team, they wouldn't be shit. Josh Allen's got that dog in him, dude. The Bills aren't good without Josh Allen. And they have no receivers out there for him either. And despite that, they're always so close to the AFC Super Bowl. I can't believe KC got their ass handed to them like they did against the Eagles, though. That was an ass whooping. I hate the Eagles, obviously. But I don't like Kansas City either. They're already calling him the greatest quarterback of all time. It's like, wait, what?
Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be top 5.
He could be, I would, if this was the end of his swinging on the end of his career and you wanted to call him the GOAT, I could almost agree with you. Because he's better than Tom Brady at running. He's more athletic. He's got a better arm. But Tom Brady's IQ was 10 times better. Tom Brady's like...
His mind kept him in the game longer than his body did.
Yep. But his football IQ was out the roof. Like, we all know Tom Brady wasn't a guy who was going to run out of the pocket, get you 5 yards when you really needed it. We all knew he didn't have he had a good arm. That's not what I'm saying.
Wasn't the best.
But, we all knew Tom Brady wasn't going to throw 60 yards down the field and fucking throw amazing bombs. We knew all that. But Tom Brady knew how to read the field. He knew exactly where people was going to be open, and he knew how to hit his people.
He was the best game general in the world.
Yep. Right.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Yep. Who was his long time guy, Jewish receiver? What was his name?
Wes Walker.
No, was it Wes Walker? Maybe. Julie Edelman. He would have been a good receiver to a mid-tier receiver with anybody else, but with Brady, he was one of the best receivers in the game.
But Brady also believed in fucking bonding with his receivers, though.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they was always working together type shit.
Yeah, they were. And he didn't want to work with Julia Edelman for the longest time. Julia Edelman kept like persisting on it, and then when it happened, he became one of the best.
Ray Phoenix. I feel like once you work with Tom Brady, damn near, and if you give him his heart, I feel like if you give him your all when you one of his receivers, he'll fuck with you for life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like damn near like a real brother, no matter who the fuck. Like,
Did you guys watch the roast of Tom Brady?
I watched most
That
of
shit
it.
was funny as fuck.
That shit was funny.
Hey, he went and fucking dude was like, hey, we ain't talking about that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
He didn't want a lot of the Giselle jokes to come in, but they fucking did it anyway.
Oh, that shit was fun.
I think Kill Tony or Tony, he did the best on that one. No clue, but I know who you're talking about.
She like, damn, who is this bitch?
You know who I think did the worst out of all the comedians?
who?
Cat Williams, or not Cat Williams, but Kevin Hart did.
Kevin Hart is not a comedian's comedian to me, though. Nah, he's comical. And you know what? I believe he could be funnier than what he wants to. But he's just like, he could be funnier than what he's doing, but that's what's selling. That makes sense.
Is that the LWO fighting him?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. I'm surprised he's not a part of the LWO.
Oh, shit. Right, because he lost for Ray at WrestleMania. Maybe that's it. And he got fucking, what's his name? He ain't part of the LWO either. Andrade.
He's not?
Nah.
Was that the LWO then?
Yeah.
I want them to get a luchador fucking...
They got AAA.
Do they?
They bought AAA.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Or they're partners with AAA. But AAA is under the WWE umbrella now. That's a big thing. That's one of the things I want to talk to you about. Because at that point in time, like that, the way Joe Henry fucking popped in for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Joe Henry's been in NXT. Trick Williams being in fucking TNA. Fucking up they shit. Like, it's a lot of cross-promotion shit right now that would have never happened that Triple H is allowing these smaller promotions to get a little shine. But while you're here, most of your talent's not gonna win. Right. But you get a bigger stage for them to see what you're working with. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that Musa and Obafemi match, bro, boy, there was some big boys just going at it, big slaps and slams, and it felt like some 80s slamming shit. Cause like these boys were slamming each other and some other shit. It was some, you'd be like, damn.
Good bumps.
Good bumps. But you know, like Moose, like damn near like 280 some shit, like big as fuck. Obafemi like 330, like nigga. You saw Obafemi, you would not try to fight this nigga instantly. I wouldn't want no smoke. Like, you know, you remember when I was young, I'd be like, I could fuck Grant Wistrom up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I literally, hey Nick, I swear to God, when I was young, that's how I felt. Like 16, 17-year-old me, I felt that I could fuck up an NFL player.
That's hilarious.
What? Hey!
And you know, some of those NFL players you probably could have.
Bruh, Grant Wistrom, bruh. Grant Wistrom was walking through Steak and Shake. His head hit the top, the shit that was dangling.
Hanging off the wall.
Yeah, that was hanging off the ceiling and shit. And I swear to God, cuz, did I not say that shit?
Yeah.
I was like, I could fuck him up.
I would have paid to see that shit.
Drunk.
I would have looked at you and been like, I give you $150 to go fuck him up right now.
My uncle worked there. We was there like on some, it was a hell of people, fucking football players and being that bitch all the time. Not being Steak and Shake drunk. Yeah. At like 17.
That's hilarious. That's what I did when I was 17. Was go to Steak and Shake wasted all the time.
Shit, our uncle used to work at Steak and Shake, so we go there. Look, we'd go there and it'd be three of us, and we'd probably tip like $9 total. Like $9 total. I'm gonna tell you what this nigga order by himself is.
No lie.
This nigga orders a pitcher of Sprite. You hear me? A pitcher of Sprite.
I'm listening.
a triple cheeseburger,
Okay.
double cheese fries,
Okay.
order chicken strips,
Damn.
and an Oreo and cookies and cream shake.
That's it.
You were just slamming down food, huh?
You hear me? Did you say? And that's look. Did you hear me say we paid $9 and that's literally together. And mine was a double bacon cheeseburger with bacon and onions and fries.
You guys barely tipped then.
No, that's all. That's we just tipped the dude. We didn't pay for the food.
Oh damn! Okay. That's nice.
Whatever you want, how much you want.
See, you hear this motherfucker? Whatever you want. Did you hear his order by itself?
There's one night I was wasted. I'm not trying to compare or anything.
Nah. I'm just saying.
Remember the 7x7s? You don't remember 7? Do you remember 7x? They had a burger when I was like 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. It was called 7x7, right? Okay. It was a 7-layered patty burger. 7 patty burger. I ate 2 of them motherfuckers and fries on the side of them. And my friend looked at me like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I'm fucking high and drunk. What the fuck do you expect?
Bruh.
I'm fat now, so I don't eat as much. But man, when I was skinny, dude, I'd literally eat everything. Bruh. Skinny motherfuckers can eat a lot.
Fuck no, this nigga order was crazy. I was by himself. Like the picture.
I couldn't eat that much food by myself. That's a lot of different types of food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and double. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Because a burger, if you actually break it down, a burger's not that filling. It's not that much.
No.
It's just a patty and some bread.
Yeah.
But if you get loaded fries, you got potato, you got cheese, you got whatever else is on it.
Yeah, that was like a Saturday night for us.
I think their loaded fries had chili too, didn't it?
Yeah, that was like early 2000s before they started getting super inventive with their menu. They started getting super inventive. They started adding guacamole burgers and shit, and all types of shit.
Yeah, they were trying to do all gourmet and shit.
Yeah, they was trying to branch out, and get more motherfuckers in.
And then that's when they failed.
Yeah. We should have just kept it basic and made that shit better and made your service better.
Yeah. Our service sucked.
Yeah.
I did too. I was a cook.
I when I rehired, I always got to a fight with the manager.
You probably rehire because their structure doesn't exist anymore, really.
Yeah.
When I was 17, I stole from Walmart and got charged and arrested. And they were like, "You're never allowed back at this Walmart. You can never work for any Walmart ever. Any of this shit, right?" 5 years later, I get hired at Walmart. It's like they don't pay attention to that like they say they do. Because I was legitimately was like banned and was unhireable at every Walmart, and then probably like 5 years later, I got hired on, and it never popped up. Did you hear they're closing like 300 stores this year?
Walmart.
Yeah, a lot of them are in America, but they're shutting a lot of stores down and on South America too.
Ain't that crazy? They came through, wiped out mom and pop stores, and then no less. That's crazy as fuck. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Come through, fuck the community up. Nah, you gone. You a new drug dealer. You came through, knocked off all the smaller drug dealers. So there, all the little things that you wanted in between that was really good. Came through, said you had all the drugs. Now you gonna move the fuck away to one spot. No, way the fuck over here. I used to be able to get you like 2 locations before I can get to this one. I gotta drive all the way to this
one. Well, they're really closing the stores down that have the highest theft rate.
I mean, but shit, motherfuckers stealing because you got them fucking checking their own shit out.
Yeah, now apparently they're gonna switch to, if you're a Walmart Plus member, you can check your own shit out.
We supposed to talk about music and shit too. But we just never get around to it. But he'd be cool with doing Discord and shit.
Are you close?
Mm-hmm. That's the reason why, because he gotta drive everybody. So I'd be like, damn. Sometimes we be sitting up chilling talking. I'm like, in the Discord is talking. I could be recording.
So
and cutting out the some of the family shit that we shouldn't be talking about. But you know what I'm saying? The other shit.
So, quick question.
Mhm.
Back to the podcast topic. What did you think of your last panel
My last panel.
at the Anime
I
Con?
don't know, karaoke was cool. The Tekken tournament, that shit looked cool.
It was cool.
Karaoke, bro. The people at the fucking hold on, yeah. So in between this motherfucker, he warned me. Was like, hey, it's a little BO in there. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Now I was kind of like, I kind of understand, like, boom, but I don't understand how people put that much money and time and effort in costumes and don't wash their ass. One dude was dressed as a fucking SWAT team with all the body with body armor shits. I mean, not body armor, with body wash and soap. And toothpaste
and deodorant and everything.
And deodorant and everything right here because he just already knew motherfuckers with some funky motherfuckers. Like, now that was one thing too. Now, I was just like, hey, it was some odors. It was somebody gassed me out and I blamed it on this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I looked at him and he was like, bro, I say, bro, it was so close. It was so close. It was, motherfuckers came out to touch grass for this event.
That's exactly what it is.
So post that though. The last panel. So we already saw the last panel had a version Smash and Pass. Other version Smash and Pass was cool.
Hold on. This is the panel that you really wanted to go to before we went to the Anime Con.
This was the one because this motherfucker said 18 plus spicy
slumber party.
That's what it said. And I was like, really? And I was like, I want to see cosplay bitches twerk. That's what I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. Didn't say I want to talk in. Just want to see it. I just want to observe. You know what I mean? Kind of like have that vibe. It was like borderline. I want to have an anime EDM moment. That's what I was envisioning, right? I didn't know that there was going to actually be like a panel with this lady that's there. And she's going to tell me I got to open my mind, which, again, I'm pretty open and free. Hence, talking about earlier how this motherfucker didn't introduce me. I introduced myself. And we'll be having the Gundam motherfucker on here. I forget her name. What's the Gundam lady's name?
Celine.
And
Hazel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I do want to do a Gundam build with them here. Eventually, if that's cool.
Cool. So again, I'm saying it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I just want to make sure.
So you know what I'm saying? Gonna be a joint type shit. So I'm open minded and shit. Right? We getting this motherfucker. This lady's like, oh, okay, and it's like there's no videotaping, because we're gonna have people doing things, and we want people to feel comfortable, and it's a wide, diverse group of people there. There's my people over there, bro. There's a bunch of black people dressed as One Piece characters.
Did you notice we were sitting next to almost every black person in that entire panel?
We were sitting to, yes. It was like, they just like, we magnified towards each other and sat there. And it was like,
it was like, it was all of us. And then somebody's returning. Hoodlander on the other side.
Hoodlander was all the way on the other side. And we know why the fuck Hoodlander was over there once I get to explain it, right? He did not belong with the normal, I don't want to say that, with the normal African Americans. I'm going to say that shit. All right? Because Hoodlander was over there motherfucking tripping. All right? So, we have this panel when this lady and her fucking cohort, the cohort didn't even speak. This bitch, it felt like Penn and Teller. Like, the other bitch was just sitting there smiling. Like, how much talking did she do for real, Drity?
Oh, not that a lot. Which one?
The little bitch. It was the one lady.
Oh, the one sitting next to her?
Yes.
She didn't talk at all, barely.
Exactly. It was like Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. She ain't say shit.
No, she chimed in every once in a while, but it was more like, yeah, or, uh-huh.
I saw this.
I see there's
this bitch
right
could have been a bobblehead with a pull string. That's how much talking she did.
Why does he have the belt behind him?
I guess because he's finna walk out with it. You seen it one last time as he walk out with that motherfucker. I think that's just what he doing. So, do we want to talk about John Cena does his entrance?
Yeah, let's.
Because they talking shit. So, hence, now we in this motherfucking panel, right? And, bruh, it's like, okay, so it's smash or pass, right? It's smash or pass. And it's another smash or pass.
Long ass smash or pass.
It was a long smash or pass. Now, the thing with this right now, this one is set up fucking awesome. The audio is dope. The lady is actually really engaging, all right? Which is really fucked up to get to where the fuck I'm finna go. Bruh, I swear to God, like 80% of this smash or pass was fucking dudes, right? And then they started asking, like, okay, like, what would you do? Like, okay, what would you do to this person? Like, and then, you know, she starts pointing people out. She still was engaging, getting boom, but it was just really too gay for me. I am not homosexual. It was very, it felt very.
She didn't play to both audiences.
No, it felt very homoerotic for me. All right, and there was not that many women in there, and I felt like there was more men in there than women.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, just wasn't a fair balance. The other one, it was very random, and I didn't know what we were gonna get.
Yeah, it was more like the first Smash or Pass we went to was more like, yeah, like more of a meme joke.
Yeah.
More of a like, yeah, but we would definitely smash this character, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, definitely as a meme joke. It felt more. It felt more both.
It was evenly whatever, and then on top of that, bro, just like when they pulled out, I didn't realize that was the evil bitch from Snow White. That was the witch. And I was like, look at that bitch, that pimp on her head, look like the motherfucking clit, like you just play with the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, and then motherfuckers was laughing. So the engagement in that one, like the audience in there was more like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I felt way more packed. I felt like a lot of people once they got in there, they walked out that motherfucker. Once I started looking around compared to what the line was packed.
Yeah.
Once she started, and probably a lot more people probably walked out on the gay shit than I did. Like, and I was like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna let it just play out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you let it play out too long.
I let it play out, and then they get to, would you fuck this old man? And I'm just like, and would you fuck this old man lasted for 20 plus minutes? I swear to God. I'm just like, bro, that shit's fucked up. So then they're like, what would you as a person? So they're like passing the microphone around, right? And they're like, oh, so it's like two people. So this version off saying like the nasty shit you can do, right? And now comes back fucking Hoodlander, Ghettolander. I'm not gonna call him a nigga-lander. Actually, I should call him a nigga-lander because this is some ignorant shit he said so randomly, and that's why he wasn't sitting over here with the other motherfuckers who clearly like vagina. This motherfucker, and it was just weird. He was like, I'm gonna jump up, do a split. Now I'm gonna jump up, spin around, and come down and do a split on the dick. I'm just looking at him like, Hoodlander.
Not Hoodlander.
Not a Hoodlander.
That's when he started walking up and we both looked at him. I was like, no, not Hoodlander.
No. So then I'm just like, bye. So then that shit got real. So I swear it was just like, I'm cool with the gay community, no thing like that, but can we equally share the space?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, the full 20 minutes at that point in time, it just really wasn't inviting. And she probably
we also have to think that women were the one running the thing, and it was like, that's their panel, they set it up for it, and they're women, so they're gonna obviously choose men more than that, but it's like, you're at a convention, you have to play to your crowd.
Well, whatever AI chose their motherfucking title was very, very fucking black. It was very, very engaging, but I swear, it was way more people sat outside that motherfucker. By the time we left, the gang of people had got up and left about that.
Yep, and everybody was walking to the prom.
So they didn't retain their audience.
No.
The title was dope and had people sitting around the corner waiting and the line going all like this.
Yep.
And they lost hella of them motherfuckers just because of what they was doing. And I was trying to be open-minded in that way. And I still want to see some spicy shit. Then we get to Sabrina Carpenter shit where they do the Eiffel Tower. And it was 3 girls at the Eiffel Tower and I didn't understand what that was, but it's pretty much a girl getting a train ran up. 2 people were like touching hands like this together. I was like, oh damn, okay. And then and then it just got gay again. And then I was done. So yeah.
Anyway, so do you want to go talk about Backlash since it's 9:30 now, 9:54? Or what do you want to jump in?
It's 9:54.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a little break and watch this. You said you wanted to watch it. Backlash St. Louis, baby. But bro, we jumping all over the place. This shit was good.
It was good. Good SmackDown.
Yeah. Pretty eventful. Especially going into tomorrow.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So let's just do a quick rundown of the matches, and let's start with, since it's in our face, Randy and John Cena.
Randy and John Cena.
Who do you have winning? And who do you want to win?
I want to be there, and I want to see Randy Orton beat Cena and take the belt and be the one that crushes it. It's not the time for it, but he's the big enough name and the big enough draw. And Randy Orton headline in a fucking event in St. Louis doesn't really happen. Besides, whenever he did NXT. But,
Yeah.
It's a big deal. So St. Louis is going to be out deep just because, like, we're a wrestling city.
Yeah, they will.
You know what I'm saying? And Cena means so much. Cena means so much to people, Brett. He's like a piece of nostalgia. It's like a Puff Daddy hit in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's nostalgic for so many people where, yeah, it's got that old school vibe where there's a soul of what you probably grew up on, or what you probably stopped watching wrestling around. To see him on his last end, a lot of people just want to see that. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So, as much as I would love for Randy to win, it's not gonna happen.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Cena loses his title at SummerSlam.
But no, he's supposed to have it. They're going to Perth.
It's going to what?
They're going to Perth, Australia.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're going to Perth. He already been advertised that he's going to be there, and that's his last time there. So I really feel like if he going, this is his last time there. He's going to have a belt. If he don't have a belt, or I feel like he's going to hold on to the belt more. He pick, like, but you know it'd be crazy? If he don't hold the belt for so long, loses it, and picks it back up again.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how he's just beat Ric Flair's championship of reigns? He loses it one more time and picks it up one more time.
Who? Randy or Cena? He already has the record, though.
No, but just to solidify it one more. So it's not just one more, it's two more. That makes sense? Like, if Randy beat him, Cena, if Randy happened to beat what's his name tomorrow, he's gonna get I'm so thirsty and I'm looking at that drink over there, bro.
Oh my God.
No, not your Sprite. That fucking what's his name? I thought you was finna get it for me.
Do you want that?
Yes. I'm so thirsty. No, that's not my cousin. This is mine. That was the rest of my Henny. But yeah, I got Randy Orton winning. No, I got John Cena winning. I want Randy Orton to win. Who you want to win?
Randy Orton.
Who you think will win?
Cena. I don't think Cena should leave a heel.
I gotta do something to flip him around.
I just don't. You know what I'm saying, though?
I mean, even if he did leave a heel, it was his last year and it's his last performance, and most wrestling fans can deal with it.
I don't know. I think him being a heel tarnishes his legacy.
I don't think so. I don't think we get enough.
Agreed. This is the first farewell tour for a wrestler, though.
Yeah.
Ever.
They're talking about Rey Mysterio's actually planning to do it out. Kind of similar to what he's doing.
Really?
Whenever he talks about hanging it up. And also, AJ Styles at some point too.
AJ Styles has another. I think Randy Orton retires before AJ does.
I don't think so.
I do.
AJ's a little older than Randy.
Is he?
Yeah. I feel like he's probably like 2 or 3 years older. I feel like he's closer to 50 than Randy.
How old is AJ Styles?
47,
How old is Randy Orton?
43.
Yeah. You was right.
Wasn't right about Randy.
You were right about Randy being younger.
AJ was wrestling in fucking WCW before he left.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He just didn't get picked up. And then he went to TNA. Alright. So we already John Cena's gonna win. How is he gonna win?
What do you mean?
How is he gonna win?
What do you like? What do you mean? How? I know it sounds
Interference.
straightforward, but I don't know what you mean by how.
Interference.
No, there's going to be no interference.
No interference. We just saw those two men. It does not look like Cena's in the shape to go against that monster we call Randy Orton.
The Legend Killer Randy Orton?
Yes.
No, he couldn't go against Legend Killer right now.
And now he's the legendary killer. Because he's legendary now.
Yeah. He's the legend now.
Yeah.
And who's that guy that just ran? Maybe it was just a stunt double.
Probably.
To make him think it was Randy. But we knew. Yeah. For sure.
I ain't gonna lie though. Cena look good doing that attitude adjustment on whoever the fuck that small motherfucker was. Though.
Yeah, he did. But he didn't do it to Randy.
Nah. But when Cena eats moves and hasn't got any physical shit off for real,
yeah,
I just feel like he's gonna win. Because eventually he's gonna get his get back.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's justified.
So do you think it's gonna be a long match or a short match?
With entrances or without entrances?
Without in-ring match.
It ain't going 20. I'll go like 15.
You think so?
15.
That's short.
It ain't going on 20.
No. I don't think either wrestler can give him 20 anymore.
I think Randy can go 20.
Maybe. You know, Cena's going to give you a good 10 minutes. Cena will give you a great 5 minutes.
I mean, you got to consider, though. You already know. Once that shit start, it's going to be 1 minute of the crowd just going, ah, and them just standing there looking at each other.
Oh, of course. And then there's going to be moments where they're both on the ground.
Fair.
So. Oh, shit. Oh.
Do you think they're going to put that, is they going to give me my money's worth, bro?
I don't think those two will. I think that Fatal 4-Way will, though.
All right, hold on before we get there. Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch?
Yeah.
You think she's getting Intercontinental belt?
She's never had it.
No?
And they want to give her all the accolades they can, guaranteed.
Lyra Valkyria was the first champion. How long has she had it?
Yeah, but that's only because Becky was out.
Nah, she wanted. Well, it ain't just because she was out. Because if she was there, she wouldn't really be going for that belt.
No.
Only reason why crowd not booing Becky, they are booing Becky, but one kind of not. So why they booing Charlotte for coming back? Because you got to realize, it's 2 of those 4 horsemen bitches coming back randomly and just getting thrown into titles.
Yeah.
But Becky's getting thrown into a secondary title, so she's not getting the heat that Charlotte's getting.
That's fair.
And Lila Valkyria is not over like fucking
Tiffy.
Yeah. Like Tiffy really had a deal with Barbie for whenever she came out for her WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll put I'm gonna go dark horse against you. I'm gonna say Lyra Valkyria.
Okay.
I'm gonna say she gonna keep it. I'm gonna say like at this point in time, those old four horsewomen, those hoes getting old. And one of them's
I'm telling you, Becky Lynch is winning that title.
gone. Fucks with the man, but I don't think. And Becky Lynch coming back acting like a Karen.
Yes, she is.
And I really loved Becky Lynch up until then, bro.
But I think she'll win.
I got Gunther versus Pat McAfee.
Well, you know damn well I want Pat McAfee to win that fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the Lou with Pat McAfee's energy, dude. Fuck. That's one of the biggest matches I'm gonna regret missing tomorrow.
Do we think that does Michael Cole slide Pat McAfee something to help him take Gunther down?
No, I think he like gets involved. I think he like probably attacks Gunther from behind, but Gunther just stares at him, distracting him, and Pat McAfee takes him out. He's talking about loyalty, bro. I think that's the most likely scenario too. Because we all know Pat McAfee really wouldn't beat Gunther in a wrestling match.
Oh no. But motherfuckers be sleeping on Pat McAfee.
Oh, he had a good match against who was it in WrestleMania a couple years ago? Was it Kevin Owens?
Yeah, but you know what? If he had a match with Kevin Owens, I believe I know why. If it was in WrestleMania, because he was in NXT the same time they was.
Really?
He did a little stint in NXT for a little minute.
Who did?
Pat McAfee.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was there like for I don't know how long he was there, but he was there, bro, before he became an announcer.
No, it was when Kevin Owens was fighting Stone Cold. And then Pat McAfee came out. Because Pat McAfee's always wanted to be stunned by Stone Cold.
I mean, he was in NXT before he did that shit with what's the name of WrestleMania.
Okay.
So like that's how, because this is what's up. Like he was back then whenever like Corey Graves was still wrestling. Like that's whenever I remember seeing Pat McAfee. Like before Pat McAfee wasn't shit for real. Like back in like 2000, before the pandemic type shit.
No, but he was a kicker before that.
No, he was a kicker, but he wasn't, his personality wasn't like.
Oh, that's because he wasn't really a personality because he was on an NFL team.
Yeah, well, he was also on Barstool and shit too. That's kind of what helped him come up too.
Really?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. So when he was in NXT, like it wasn't like Pat McAfee's in NXT. It was just like, he's a kicker. He's like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, and then he was coming in. And then he got signed in. It was some other shit. But yeah, I'm hoping Pat McAfee wins. I don't want Gunther to win. Can Gunther lose to Pat McAfee and not look less menacing?
Anyway, I definitely want Pat McAfee to win.
You hear me?
What?
Did you hear what I said?
No, I'm half deaf.
I said, can Gunther lose to Pat McAfee and still look menacing?
Yes.
Believe so?
Yes.
You don't believe he loses any of his heel heat if he loses to Pat McAfee?
A little, but not. I think he still can be intimidating.
Is he still top tier?
Yes.
Main belt, not dropping down to Intercontinental belt, USA type?
No. Because he has to re-earn that spot.
So, does he stay around the top tier?
Yes.
Stays around top tier. Okay. So, post that. Now we got that match your ass want to talk about. That fatal 4-way. Jacob Fatu, be the U.S. champion versus Drew McIntyre versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest.
Drew McIntyre is winning that.
You think Drew McIntyre is winning?
Yes.
I don't think they take the belt off of Fatu yet.
I do.
Why?
I just think they want to give him a better opportunity to a different title. I think maybe they do a Jey Uso versus Fatu for the heavyweight.
They do that though, but Jay on Monday night.
So.
Jacob Fatu on SmackDown.
And?
It's going to have to be post-draft or something.
I think you could switch belts on different nights.
I don't think so. And I don't think so. I don't think they're quite ready for that. If so, if they do that, when they leave up out that situation, it doesn't matter. Fatu gonna be red hot over Jay. If Fatu just had an intro, if Fatu had an intro where the crowd was amped like Jay and he had his fucking crazy ass personality,
yeah,
on top of the way that he fucking wrestled, bruh.
But he's not that. He's Fatu. You guys think he doesn't have the charisma like everybody thinks he does?
Yeah, he do. He a likable dude. When I be watching his interviews and shit.
I'm not saying he isn't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying on the camera, when I watch him wrestle, I don't feel the same charisma I get from Jay.
Okay, so question. I feel like
I'm not saying he can't be a heavyweight title owner. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't think he has the crowd charisma like people think he does.
I think he's on his way there.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's on his way. That's the reason why I'm saying I don't think he's ready to lose the belt yet.
No, he's gonna lose the belt.
Because if he loses the US belt, like the Intercontinental belt, who the fuck got that motherfucker right now?
I don't know. Who has the Intercontinental?
Fuck.
Where's Logan Paul been? Jake Paul.
Oh, Jake Paul got a match with fucking what's his name? Jake Paul got a match with Logan Paul.
Whatever, Paul.
The impulsive motherfucker. He got a match with motherfucking with Jay. Ain't that tomorrow too? They doing more than 5 matches?
No. Dominic Mysterio definitely loses his belt to Penta though.
No.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so this what's up. I ain't got Jacob. I got Jacob Fatu winning. Fuck that.
Okay.
They doing more than 5 matches.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they doing more than 5 matches.
That's unusual, but
I got Jacob Fatu winning.
I got McAfee.
Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, Drew McAfee.
What the fuck? I'm just like...
I'm fucking tired. Yes, I got Drew McIntyre winning.
Okay. LA Knight, I feel like it's going to get lost in that amongst all the big names.
Yeah, and Damian Priest is definitely.
Yeah. No, Damian Priest, I feel like, has been having this come out story.
I still think he's going to get lost in that.
You know what? I feel like The Undertaker told him to take that purple shit out of his hair.
Really?
He ain't been wearing it in his hair.
No, he hasn't.
That shit made him look more fun boyish than anything. And it was going to be harder for the manly man to get behind some of the motherfuckers he got. Because he got that Vin Diesel type voice type shit.
Yeah, he does.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds very but that purple shit is just hard for me to take a man serious. Like, you a big ass man with this purple shit. I feel like you've bending over. Like, I feel like The Undertaker told
it
him
worked when you were in Judgment Day, but it doesn't work now.
For him to stand on his own, then yeah, it really didn't. I mean, it really didn't work. It's not gonna work if you're gonna be the heavyweight champion.
No, definitely not.
If you're the Intercontinental champion, it'll work.
No, not if you're rolling solo.
You can do an Intercontinental.
Oh, I think you could. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the purple just doesn't fit.
Rolling solo. Well, purple was like his color though, one of his things.
Yeah.
And on top of that too, think about this too. Besides Judgment Day, if purple is his thing. Not too many people wear purple.
No, you're right. Purple's my favorite color, to be honest.
It pops. I need some more purple. Like daily purple.
Yeah. Like on your Joker pop, that purple is sick.
In the Continental, we got Dominic Mysterio versus versus Penta.
I just win on that.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't.
Why not?
I feel like interference.
I think that's why he wins.
I feel like it's gonna be too much interference.
We know that match is gonna have a lot of interference in it. We both know this.
I mean, shit, he got problems with fucking, so between that and Chad Gable.
Chad Gable or El Grande Americano?
They got issues with Chad Gable.
Okay.
And probably El Grande Americano as well. So between that, you know what I'm saying, his little stable of fucks to come around.
Yeah.
You got Judgment Day. There's too many forces going against Penta.
I still think Penta comes out ahead.
Unless Ray Phoenix pops up.
And Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee can get the fuck on somewhere. That motherfucker's a mix of bullshit. Okay, so you also got Tiff Stratton versus fucking Nia Jax. So that's more than 5 matches. Tiffany Stratton, my bad.
Tiffany Stratton's winning that one.
I say that. Give you that. I thought that they was doing Jey Uso and Logan Paul. Was that fucking gonna be on Saturday Night Main Event?
It might have been on Main Event.
Yeah, I really feel like fuck that. I want to see Logan Paul.
Yeah. I like Logan Paul.
I feel like Logan Paul's a great heel.
Yeah, I think he's a good wrestler too.
Yeah. He's a good heel, a good wrestler.
I think a lot of people give him hate because he's just an internet star, and people are like, "Does he really deserve to be that big now?" Like, I mean, to be honest, he was a huge sensation on the internet. He created one of the biggest, fastest growing energy drink or hydration drinks ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as personality wise, I've never really cared for his internet personality.
Yeah.
Not saying I like him as a person because I don't know him or I don't know, or you know what I'm saying.
You don't follow him, don't really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not. What I've seen of him, he's just an arrogant prick.
Yeah.
But that's his whole shtick, though.
Yeah.
And I think an arrogant prick works in the WWE.
Did you hear him say he was going in the Hall of Fame at the Hall of Fame speech?
No.
You ain't see clips of that shit? He was just like, I'm going in the Hall of Fame. Like, right here. Like, he is just so, like, he is so arrogant. It's fucking dope. It's, like, so, like,
arrogance is his quirk.
Yeah. But he's also physically talented.
Yeah, he is. He's a great wrestler. And he puts his body on the line.
And he's had hella pay-per-views.
Yep.
He's probably the celebrity that's been in the most pay-per-views.
He's not a celebrity anymore. He's a full-timer.
Yeah, but he's going to go on a celebrity wing and a full-time wing.
I think he's good, though. I do like him.
And he probably going to have a celebrity wing. His wing's going to have everybody who popped up and helped his ass.
And KSI always ends up...
Huh?
KSI always ends up coming out there with him, or used to at least.
That's what I'm saying. So KSI, Speed, whoever the fuck's with him, whichever random motherfucker from them Pulse podcast. Like,
yep.
They're gonna be there, just more immortalized with that man, just because they were there with him.
Yep.
So
Speed said he wasn't doing any more wrestling though.
But he could still be there though, because that spear he took was fucking.
He took a good spear, bro.
He took a great spear. He took a great spear. I don't know which spear was worse, that spear or Carlito's spear.
Carlitos.
It wasn't in the ring. He lifted Carlito up. That motherfucker.
But honestly, Carlito didn't get folded like Speed did though. Speed fucking folded up like shit, dude.
Yeah.
So I think Speed's spear like visually looked better, but I think Carlito's spear was harder.
That makes sense. And also, Carlito's a bigger man, so like Speed's just gonna look more devastating.
Exactly.
It was just like rah.
Exactly.
It's like Blick Black Clock versus 20-year-old dorm
exactly.
dorm lady, like ah.
So I think visually Speed's spear looked cooler, but I think viciously Carlito's spear.
Shane is better than Paul. You think Paul is different than Pat McAfee wrestling? No. Dom get IC title. Okay, all right. Bro, my bad. I had the fucking thing pulled up and I didn't see what you said. No different than anyone who lost to Shane McMahon, Damian Priest. Nah, he not winning. Dom getting the IC title. Dom keeping the IC title. I feel that way. I don't think Penna gonna win. Dom gonna keep it.
I think Penna's gonna win.
Logan Paul wrestling, no different than Pat McAfee. Nah, bro, Pat McAfee, look. This is what's up. Pat McAfee is actually kind of a wrestler, but
he's more of a guest wrestler than me.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Pat McAfee spent more time in the trenches with other motherfuckers back in NXT days than motherfuckers give him credit for.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's what it is. I feel like part of the reason also, I feel like if I remember right, Shane is not better than fucking Logan Paul, bro.
Who?
Shane
McMahon?
I'm assuming he's thinking Shane McMahon. No, Shane McMahon is not a bigger draw than Logan Paul.
No, hell no.
Actually, Shane McMahon's name right now is tainted. WWE is all WWE, and no McMahon is really mentioned. Besides Stephanie Place, and now her name's Stephanie Helmsley or Stephanie Levesque. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What is Triple H's name?
Paul Levesque.
Okay.
We just saw it at the end.
Did you say Hunter Helmsley? That was his first persona.
Yeah. That's what the Triple H stand for.
Oh, really?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Huh.
Damn! I was today years old when I found out what Triple H stood for.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I never even thought about their names like that, though.
Yeah.
That's funny, though. That's
Bruh.
when he was like all like when they actually called him Hunter Helmsley. He was just all like
Hunter. They just start. They don't never call him
like a role. He played like a noble.
Yeah. That's
Like
when he had the French shit. He was supposed to be cocky and like he was supposed to be like real arrogant and he didn't have any of that shit. They just figured since his name was Levesque, he could be able to pull that shit out since it sounded French. Like for real. He's just like, bro, I don't know none of this shit. Like, yeah.
And Triple H came around, and it's like, man, this is who I really should be. And then that's exactly who he became.
Hunter. Everybody just always called him Hunter.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody was just like, think about it. Think about every time you could think of JR saying. Most of it after like DX, it was always Hunter and Triple H.
Yeah.
Think of anytime if you sit back and you think about what JR, because it's probably JR Michael Cole you're hearing right now. Probably JR the most because it was the DX shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what does he say? Hunter, Triple H. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no. Sometimes you may hear Helmsley. Every once in a while.
I do remember like listening to it and letting it ring in my ear.
Yeah.
I remember him saying Helmsley a couple times.
But he don't say Hunter. He don't say Hurst. The second H is barely ever mentioned.
Yeah. No, I remember hearing him say Helmsley before too, though.
No, they say it's his name, but that's what the Triple H stand for. But they just don't really say Hunter Hearst Helmsley a gang a lot. Sometimes they're just like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, like at the end, whenever like they're probably going off on like fucking at the end of a fucking go home, like the go home scene at the end of the show type shit. Like that's probably whenever they hit it, like whenever they're really like emphasizing the dastardly thing he's done.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
That totally makes sense.
It's almost like when you in trouble and your parents say your whole fucking name.
Yeah.
Your full government name. You like, damn.
Man, dude, you getting government on me now?
Yeah. They hit you with the full government name. Middle name, last name.
I have 2 middle names.
You got 2 middle names? You
well,
Mexican?
3 technically.
The fuck, you Spanish?
It's Nicholas Andrew Francis Joseph.
The fuck? The mighty powers combined. I am the power, the books of the Bible.
My 3 middle names are Andrew Francis Joseph.
Why that sound like you the Pope or some shit?
Because it's part of my religion. So I got confirmed Catholic, so I got a 3rd middle name.
You just got more aliases. That's what the Catholics was doing, motherfucker.
Well, I already had 2, so if I only had 1, I would have had 2 middle names. So since I already had 2, I got 3.
So what is it again?
Andrew Francis Joseph.
Andrew Francis Joseph. 3.
Yeah. 3rd one was added after I got confirmed Catholic.
What
so
was
my
that?
8th grade confirmation.
So was that on the birth certificate? No.
Not
on the birth
originally.
certificate. But did you get it added?
Yeah.
Real?
Yeah, they legally added it.
Damn. Hey, you know what that is, right?
Hmm.
That is a ploy between the Catholic Church and the government to force you to pay the additional funds to change that shit.
I think you religious reasons it's free.
Where did Nick come from? His first name, motherfucker.
What a dumbass.
Bro, y'all motherfuckers. Today.
Fuck no, dude. Where the fuck do you think it came from?
3 middle names, though. The Nick is the first name. It's not the middle. It's the beginning. The other 3 is in the middle.
But anyway, back to the wrestling thing. It sucked we missed the WrestleMania pop. It is what it is, though.
Shit. I watched which WrestleMania pop?
Like, we didn't get to talk about WrestleMania after WrestleMania.
We missed the WrestleMania vibe, bro. I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker. What's his name had that shit popping? Like the algorithm during fucking WrestleMania season. It's like wrestling fan, WrestleMania, all that shit.
Backlash is
Backlash
is almost as big sometimes.
It can be, but it's not a big one. It's literally just like it's the aftermath of the bullshit they didn't finish in fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like pretty much if they gave you clean title wins and everything was clean in WrestleMania, Backlash wouldn't be shit because you wouldn't have immediate backlash. But because they have unfinished business, which I feel like unfinished business was a pay-per-view. I feel like it was.
That was a pay-per-view at one time, I think.
I feel like it was. So, I mean, they still got unfinished business. That's the reason why it's Backlash. You know what I'm saying? So it's an appropriate pay-per-view, but what pay-per-view comes after SummerSlam? Bro, hold on, bro. I swear, I thought Jey Uso was fighting Logan Paul, though, bro. Main event in Florida. You hear me?
What's up? Yeah.
Main event in Tampa.
He's not losing it, though.
Who? Jay?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to lose Logan Paul. No offense.
I think Logan Paul's a big enough name to lose to, though.
No.
I think he is.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's a big enough name to lose to.
Nah, he's had a U.S. belt for a minute. He had the U.S. title for a minute.
Yeah, I know.
But he ain't heavyweight title contender.
I think he's main belt worthy.
I don't think so.
Because they're not giving him the right pop.
No.
They'll give him the right pop, he's definitely worthy.
I don't think he's worthy. Uso just running WrestleMania, he ain't losing yet. See, that's what's up. Yeah, I agree with that.
What?
Uso's fighting Paul. Yeah, but Uso fighting Paul on what's his name? Uso fighting Paul on main event on Saturday. So shit, that ain't gonna happen for a minute.
And you know Seth Rollins is gonna get a belt here probably by SummerSlam.
Yeah, Seth Rollins them can't lose right now. That was another reason why whenever they come out, it's just like that faction is gonna be so strong that Brian Breaker ain't taking no L's right now, and Seth and them ain't taking no L's. Only way they're gonna take an L is as a tag team.
Even though Seth Rollins did just take an L.
When?
Monday.
Guess who?
Was it Jay?
That was disqualification.
Yeah, but it's still an L.
It wasn't an actual L though. It was a way to save face. They're not losing. They're not gonna lose clean. That faction's not gonna lose clean. Disqualification or anything a boom, it still keeps them super strong. They'll go out of their way to find some way. It's like everybody who lost to Roman. Just because you lost to Roman, you got outgrouped and outworked. Most people, whenever they lose, they put on a great match to be outnumbered. That's just is what it is. It was the numbers. It was the numbers that fucked them up.
Yeah, that's fair.
So at that point in time,
I'm full as a motherfucker. I ate so much though. My fat ass smacked down on some food, man.
you ate all the sticks.
No, most of them.
You ate all the sticks except one.
Like 4, 3. There was 12.
You still got sticks left?
Yeah. Want them?
No. So yeah, Shadow agreed. They just formed that faction so they ain't losing. So if he lose, he ain't losing shit clean. So Saturday, May 24th, main event. Man, I feel like May 24th something's gonna happen. It's supposed to happen. Didn't you say something about May 24th?
I didn't say shit about May 24th. Yeah, I did.
We're podcasting
Yeah,
May 24th.
yeah, I did say podcast.
Yeah.
And the Anime Awards.
Yeah.
On the 25th, and I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But not today.
No, not today. I'm saying on that day. I'm just saying though, but main event's that day.
And
so we're gonna get it knocked out early, and you can watch main event if you got something else going on. I'm gonna be here watching main event. So if you're already over for the podcast, whatever fuck, if you want to hop in the main event, we can just watch it or whatever.
well,
but
I'm definitely coming over that day. We gotta.
Either way I go, I'm watching it. Shit. But yeah, bruh. I feel like this is a pretty good pod.
This is pretty good.
It's a pretty good pod. Yeah. Pretty good pod. We touched bases on some other shit.
First pod back, by the way.
First pod back. It was a long layoff. It felt like bad, bro. But I did have like two things I wanted to get into, and one of them I hold on to the next one. But because I'm an NXT guy, there's been a lot of NXT shit popping up. We got
yeah, dude. There's a lot of NXT stuff popping up.
Yeah. So I'm happy that I know the people whenever they come up, and I got things like randomly. Like one thing is like, I don't know. I've been watching NXT for so long, and Booker T is the voice of NXT.
Yeah, he is.
When people come up and they don't have Booker T, I don't know if I'm gonna feel the same way. Like, I almost feel like the Booker T ad-libs or whatever, ad-lisms.
I bet he's a great fucking announcer, dude.
His commentary is fucking gold.
I bet
and whenever, like, I'm just like, when Stephanie Vicaria's up here, it was funny. They was like, where's Booker T when you need him? Like, because he be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so all that shit's like, I don't know, like, I'm fucking that up. But also, Drity for real looks like a food coma. Hey, yeah.
No, it's not food coma. I'm just tired.
All right. And then the other thing is that AAA thing, bro, because you didn't know about that shit.
No, I had no clue.
Yeah, they bought AAA. They actually announced it on during WrestleMania weekend.
Did they?
Yeah. So it's like...
That's probably why I didn't have any clue.
Oh, and also, which was interesting, because Alberto Del Rio is their champion right now.
Really?
Yes. You know, WWE don't like Del Rio.
No, they got rid of him. They had bad blood. That's why.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of him over there though, because he's making the East.
So at that point in time, since they did sign with AAA, everybody has to re-sign their contract. So his contract is kind of technically a WWE contract for AAA. So it's a little loophole. So he kind of is still working for WWE. Which he's probably not happy about that.
Didn't he leave because he didn't like the WWE's contracts or something? Why did he originally leave? I don't remember.
Kind of sort of some other shit, but he's also kind of tainted by his whole page situation. He was kind of seen as fucking abusive and some other shit during that page run.
Okay.
Whenever they left him with the AEW and some other shit, and they was blaming the fact that she was on a spiral on him. So,
I bet you he eventually comes back to WWE.
I don't know, but apparently he the shit out there. And they're talking about Joe Hendricks coming to fucking WWE too. There's so much shit going on where like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestling information going on right now.
A lot. Yeah. Then the releases. Braun Strowman's gone.
Yeah, we didn't even touch that. Why would you get rid of him, dude? I don't understand.
They say his knees kind of bad.
Oh, that's fair.
And he was, his knees kind of bad, but not just that, but also he wanted to hire one of the most paid, highest paid fucking acts. And be injured decently in a nice amount. Because I feel like that's because they overuse him.
Man, he was fucking good, man. He was starting to get his pop that he deserved too.
He was a legitimate strongman. That's the reason why, like he's a legitimate strongman. He got his popping. They never gave him the belt when he should have got the belt. I don't know why. Probably because of his fucking it's probably something social.
Yeah, he's probably awkward.
Yeah. And I've watched some of his interviews. He cool, but it was also he was like working out around Muscle Man type shit. Because that's where he came from. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty comfortable. Him getting released, they was releasing people who actually had a decent amount of TV time, which was weird to me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just had a nice amount of TV time. They released this one guy from NXT called fucking Eddie Thorpe.
You were telling me he was going for the belt.
Yeah, he was going for the belt and just had like a strap match on NXT, like for real, like had a fucking the collar match, like strap match for real.
You talking about the cowbell match?
Yeah. Well, they had him and fucking what's his name was tied to the motherfucker, so they was like, boom, boom, him and Trick.
Oh, okay.
They went for the belt. They had that match. He was like getting something for them to release. I was surprised as fuck. And was it Dakota Kai got released as well?
Yeah, but that's not that surprising.
You think so?
Yeah. When was the last time you seen Dakota Kai? Honestly,
She was hurt. When she was hurt.
I didn't know. I didn't think she was hurt.
I feel like.
I think Dakota Kai is an easier person to get rid of than you think.
I would see it. Wasn't she translated for Io Sky for a minute too?
Yeah.
So once they realized they didn't need that shit, they was just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
She don't need translators. She just playing.
That's her thing.
That shit look like some anime character shit. You know it do.
Yeah, kind of. Some weird. Yeah. She's a champion, dude, and she barely speaks English.
I know, but you know what? You know what English she speak well.
Dude.
You know what English she speak well.
Huh?
Io Sky.
Yeah.
She say it every time. Like that's the one thing. Like she practiced that shit. She be like, she lights up like a little kid whenever I see that. Though I'm not gonna lie. Every time she looks super happy that she has the belt.
Wouldn't you be though?
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I told you, bro. Doing that what the fuck was that war game? She got fucked up.
Not
and
War
the Royal
Games.
Rumble.
It was the Royal Rumble.
War Games, I feel like she got fucked up too. War Games, didn't she jumped fucking down out through with a fucking trash can on her head?
Yeah, no, was that Io or was that Asuka?
Asuka don't do shit like that.
That was Io.
Yeah. Asuka don't. Think about when was the last time you think about Asuka jumping off some crazy shit.
Been a while.
That shit, Asuka don't do that shit. Asuka stay tall and took around to fuck you up.
I think they might release Asuka here soon too.
I don't know, bro. It was a rumor where they was talking about that they released Shinsuke, and I was like, only reason that they released Shinsuke is because they fucked him up. But Shinsuke just likes it in America. I feel like in general, they say he just like surfing around.
I like Shinsuke Nakamura. I think he never really got his true shot.
I feel that way too. I know. But he's still there.
That's what I thought. I thought he was just hurt.
I was talking for a push. I didn't think he was hurt. I think I feel like they fucked him up when they changed his fucking music. I don't like this version of Shinsuke.
No.
I don't like it at all. The people was behind him. You fucked him over. I feel like it's very 1990s WWE.
Yeah. Anyway, before I fucking pass out, I'm gonna go home.
Are you good, bro? Well, shit, we finna be out this motherfucker because you see my co-host over here. It's kind of slumped. I did have him over here for a minute earlier. Then it was getting the vibe back and getting to a good, comfortable situation. Did have my cousin stop by. You don't get to see him. You probably heard a little bit of him, depending on how much of the shit we gonna leave in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, me and him had a good football conversation though.
Yeah, my cousin, we cool people. That's the reason why he cool.
Yeah, it was engaging.
Yeah, you probably you talk. We could talk some shit. You'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean,
he cool.
We need a football guy during football season now.
We good. Well, shit, yeah.
And not Shadow, because Shadow's a bitch.
Oh damn, Shadow just wear those cow skirts. So that being said,
no, I wouldn't mind. I'm surprised Shadow hasn't tried to ask to come on here.
Shit, you bring him back? I said you bring him back.
Yeah, I probably would.
I don't know, Shadow. Would you like to come and guest, sir? Because the last time I invited, I was gonna come pick him up. He was like, "Fuck no," I think. Yeah, he was like, "I could watch it at home," and I was like,
"Yeah, but you could talk."
It was the Mike Tyson. It was the Mike Tyson paw fight.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Damn, that was over a year ago, wasn't it?
That went over a year ago.
It's getting close to a year. This fight was in July, wasn't it?
Was it? It was in August. Wasn't it postponed or some shit?
Yeah, it did get postponed, but I thought maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It was a tragic. It was a bad fight, though.
Yeah, that was. They should have made that shit 1 minute, 4 rounds.
1 minute?
Yeah,
2 minutes.
No, 1 minute, 4 rounds. That's what Tyson needed.
Should have been 2 minutes, 4 rounds.
First two, actually, nah, we only need to really like.
His age was definitely showing out there, though.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. They was fighting in a phone booth.
Yeah, but a boxing ring's not a phone booth.
You know they got fights. They got like people that fight places and shit. Like the fight starts off in them in a car type shit.
Really?
My algorithm is different.
That's kind of cool though.
All right, y'all. But we out this motherfucker. It's OGK and Drity.
Give me a follow.
Shoot him a follow.
On Twitch. We game. Twitch. We have fun. We talk anime.
Yes. We talk anime. We talk shit. I suck at every shooter.
He doesn't suck. He just doesn't realize he's good yet. It's hard to explain there. But
I am.
He's holding himself back is what I'm saying.
I'm relentless. And I'm us. And I never give up.
And he can't beat me when I play the Cowboys. He'll probably beat me next time because he's going to play the Eagles. Guaranteed.
I am. I'm going to play the Eagles because they're my Cowboy killers. And also because I won 29-28 in college football.
Yeah, fuck you.
1 point.
Yeah, and there was a whole minute left, wasn't there?
It was a little bit of time where you could have tried something. Now, I don't think it was a full minute. It was some shit. I don't know. I clipped it, to be honest with you, because I was like, this motherfucker.
I think it was like 47 seconds.
It was under a minute. There was some time for some shit where you could have tried.
Oh, well.
But I think you burnt out all your timeouts, too.
I did.
That's the reason why.
By hitting my controller.
Oh, shit. That was wonderful. I like winning. I like winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never beat me in COD. And you never do one-on-ones in COD because you don't think that it's a true match.
No, I mean, it's cool. I just don't really want to shoot you for real.
Yeah.
No, actually, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. The last time I did a one-on-one with a motherfucker, let me tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
Dude's mad as fuck.
Why'd you win?
Yes.
Oh.
I was like slaughtering the shit out of him.
Really?
It was bad, bruh. First, it went from like, it was funny because we started off playing UFC, and I don't think motherfuckers realize, like, bruh, like, I know it looks like I'm not that good at UFC if you watch, because I like win like probably like 66% of the time type shit. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's never like I'm on like, I'm cool if I'm on like a 5-game winning streak. Probably maybe 8.
We had a 3-win game streak last night on Fortnite.
I know.
That was insane.
That shit was dope.
I can't believe we got 3 wins in a row.
With a drunk pizza shop.
Yeah.
Who's we're gonna play My Hero? We're gonna play My Hero?
Yeah, you really wanted to play. I just went in to like expand his gaming. Because I don't mind playing My Hero, I just don't want to play it all the time.
Nah, I was gonna. So he like me, where he just played in one game and that's it.
He's been maining My Hero, yeah.
What's this other secondary game?
I don't know. Campaign games.
Yeah, shit I don't do.
Which is cool because I like campaign games, but like he's been like dedicatingly playing My Hero for a very long time right now. He's always trying to get me. I do like My Hero. I do like the game. That's not what I'm saying. I just suck at it. So I'm gonna try to play it on the PlayStation and adjust the sensitivities.
What was you playing on?
The Switch. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. OG Kill You's got his little thing he's gonna say, and then we're gonna raid you out to somebody. Yep, perfect.
See Brazy over here with his shirt off. Alright, you already know, whatever you do, do a lot of full motherfucking motion. This is OG Kill You Gently and Drity. It's OGK one-on-one that's been entertaining you. I appreciate you. And you already know shit. We functional. We out this bitch. Drity finna go home and sleep. Probably shit and sleep. That's probably what he's finna do.
I bet you I get a bunch of energy when I get home and watch anime.
The anime guy.
Or if I'm still up to it, I'll play him football. And he's playing a good Is he playing college over there?
You know what? See, I couldn't even give a motherfucker the satisfaction.
It's not about your satisfaction. It's about mine. When it gets
I
deleted.
mean, I still couldn't. I wouldn't be able to get nobody's satisfaction if they made me quit the game. Or delete the game. Quit the game, let alone delete the motherfucker.
Oh, I don't care. Because my body of work shows that I do better than I win more than I lose. So it doesn't really bother me, man. Say all you want, but my record's still higher than yours.
It is. As the heart says, I'm going to keep going all the way the whole entire time until something happens.
I did until something happened.
What happened?
You fucking... Whatever. I shouldn't have fumbled that last time.
Hey, I told you was going to fumble, though.
Yeah, you did, but I shouldn't have fumbled that last time.
I told you was going to fumble. Oh, shit.
That would have been a touchdown for sure if I didn't fumble.
You fumbled. You should have went out of bounds. You was being greedy.
I wasn't being greedy. I was trying to get as many yards as I could. It's not greed, bro.
You was winning.
Yeah, but not by enough. My comfortability winning is 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.